really happy to have the opportunity to share some of my thinking and research and even some practice with you on design for sustainability. You know, I come from a Arts and Design Academy. Do you know there is some relationship between or difference between arts and design? Maybe before and presentation and lecture, I just want to talk something with you. You know, it is very hard to recognize the difference. Someone want to see? Do you know something belong to the art? You know, painting, literature, sculpture, or dancing, or something belong to art. You think art? Dressing is art. I don't know. Maybe it's part design, part art. Okay. And what is design? Design. Like this is kind of design because this belongs to the product design. You know, the designer should design this form, and the look not very ugly. It's okay, but it's easy to use. It's fulfill the human factors. A lot of things is easy to manufacture. Okay, so I just took in some very basic things. But if we talk about art, it will take a long time. I can briefly explain because it's no definition. Definition is maybe people by people understanding is different, quite diversity. Okay, the diversity. For me, art is artist in some way. Every people is artist. Artists express their emotional feeling, their thinking, their reflection about this world by through their special technique, because it's good at paint, because it's good at body gesture as well, dancer. Okay, understand? Because it's make a three-dimensional things like sculpture. Every artist express their thinking about the world, not direct relation to the beautiful. Some art is not looks so beautiful because it's a deeply reflection. You know. Anyway, it's from artist's heart to make the reflection and call your audience or people's reflection about the artist's feeling, for your reflection feedback. If you not feedback, maybe the artist is not very success, but it's not important, because some artists in their lifetime it's not success, but maybe they pass away for many years to create success. It's not important. But the designer is some relationship with art. It's looks not ugly. It's maybe something where their emotional feeling, but most important, the difference is designer is doing something for others. The start point is different. The artist, the start point is by their own feeling, their own emotional feeling. Okay? And the designer, another important thing is designer should solve some problem. Not only make something looks good, but they should solve problem. What kind of problem? It's if it's easy to use, if the chair is good for your seat, if this space is easy to make lecture and let you concentrate to the professor's lecture, and maybe sometime we can design this chair. It's like sofa, very comfortable. It's good design. Not good design. Design do some suitable things. not very, very good, not the best, not the best. There's no best. Because even though we design some sofa here, you will sleep it. So in this limited time, we have a good communication. We should design like this and easy to clean. This is the design. So different designs make others for others and solve problem. And still a lot of things. I just mentioned it 2 points. I come from, I'm a professor in industrial design department. I teach some courses like basic design and transportation design because I used to be a designer in the car manufacturing company. And mainly my design, I teach the sustainability issue for bachelor or master or something. And also, the director of Eco Design Research Institute. This organization is running some real project. It's not only teaching. A lot of students involved in our institute to do some real project for the company, for the government, for the NGO. And also, I'm some coordinator of an international lab. That is, maybe you don't know, it's a design for social innovation and sustainability. And LENS is a learning network on sustainability, something like that. Okay, so very quickly beginning. And today, I just mentioned this. Is there some relationship and the difference between art and design? And today, I'm talking this, what is design? Then I say something about design and sustainability, and we introduce some practice and our courses and some other. But is that I will already say something. Yes, this is design. Is design or art? Design? Yeah. It's a really beautiful design, but it's something between design and art. This architecture is really famous, falling water. You know this? In the USA, there's a famous architect, Wright. If you analyze this design, architecture design, you will see it's quite beautiful, like some how to say, some philosophy of the people and nature, ecosystem, the relation. Yeah. Also, some people said it's borrowed from Chinese traditional painting thing. It's okay, but anyway, it belongs to design because it's not a sculpture. It's not just looks good because the people will live it, and the space suitable for the people in, people out, and the people live. And this also is very famous. It's art. Nouveau is a French. I cannot pronounce it. It's a very famous art movement, and this is a very long time before, 1893. There's a lot of beautiful pattern. It's like picture in the wall, and a lot of curves born from the nature. So looks let people very relaxed, very feel good. But it is good, but it's not very important because the stair should fulfill the people's need. Every stair it should maybe 15 meters or a little bit higher because the human factor should like this. If you're falling down, it's nothing. And how they handle or something is the height. If it's too low, it's dangerous, and too high, and maybe it's affect the aesthetic something. Anyways, art and design is merged together. It's combined together. And also this, in this time, maybe we have no design this profession or even not this work. We only to make something for people use, but it looks really beautiful and it's a cultural thing. Anyway, this chair should fulfill people's need, and mostly it's in the guest room. Guest room is quite formal, kind of formal style, and people sit here like this. They should think of how the height, about the people's legs height, and the chairs, the scale, everything like that. So it's it's a part of the art, part of culture, part of engineering, part of design. It's something combined together. And this is some modern design. Today, we said design. It's easy to recognize this design. It's a chair, it's a car, it's a BMW Gina. It's a very beautiful car. It's a car body is not used steel, it's used fiber. Like this car, like how to say, like a model here. Open the door, like something really beautiful. If the turn on the light, it's like open your eyes. Really beautiful. But anyways, design. We think of the space, think of manufacturing a lot of things. And this also the design. So I took a lot, but I think design is combined science and art. In design, we have a lot of elements about art, but we should think of very logic, very rational things. So it's between art and science. And when designer does the design, we should think a lot of things. Before design, we should think about the art flow. Why we do this design? We should fulfill humans' need, physically, psychologically, and we should think what kind of culture. So we'll think market, we'll think environment protection, we'll think the society. A lot of things, not only this, just why you do this. Not only see, I want to do something special, very emotional. It's artist. It's artist. Design first start is should fulfill people's need. Do something for others. Sometimes my student, maybe it's a boy, she should do something for the girl, for the old man, for the kids. Yeah, this design. And then we should think about how to make a design for the real market, for the real need. We think about technology, engineering, how to manage it, its cost, if the costing, or some policies limitation. And we make it to the real market, to the reality. Yes. Okay. And also we have a framework. This from expert, this expert from Richard Buchanan is very famous in our design field. They summarize the design evolution very, very long ago, at maybe last century. First, the designer come to the people's will. They are always make some picture, design some sign, some image like advertisement or something for promote selling. Then the designer come to the industrial world to do some artificial things. And then the designer begin to do some activity and service. In our academy, we have an important course called service design. Do you know service design? It's designed to not only design a product, they design the process. For example, we design the share bag. Share bag is not only bag design. We should design what? We should think how the customer find the bicycle and how to make the bicycle unlock it and then go whatever you want. And maybe in the middle we want to stop. It's locked or not. The designer should research on the people's behavior and after use how the people lock it and return it, or maybe he can share the experience in the website or something. Design the whole process is very important. It's a service. Do you know this? Design should do that. It's designer's work. In the past, designer only do the physical things, only about space, but now it's about time. Space and time. And most advanced designers should do the system to the environment organization. It's a more big topic. Maybe you're quite confused. Design do a lot of things. Yes, design should do this. Designer is not only the people who do something looks good. If you just do this, your pastime. Yeah, now it's a design of totally solution about the system, about good behavior at the activities and product. So I summarize something. Yeah, design mainly the very important factor is design should solve problems, real problem. And in the meantime, design should sense making, make sense, do something. It's two part. It's like something quite emotional or good feeling by different people. It's makes sense. And solve the problem is easy to understand. Yeah, it's two part. And designer have another really important task about create vision. It's an important task of designer because designer can visualize their thinking and summarize all the experts' thinking about future and visualize it. Make the picture, make the description, make a video, let you discuss. Is something future you want? Is it desire or not? We discuss about it. So I think it's a very important part in our classes. We let a student to imagine the future. 30 years, 40 years later, what the world like this today? I don't know. The purpose of designer is create values for business, society, and environment to a sustainable future. Yes, quite theological things. Can you get this point? I think it's not very hard. Look is quite confused, face. Okay. Anyway, we took you some story. Today we're talking about design and sustainability. This is a very important key words of today's lecture. I just mentioned something about design, what design like. Maybe you can get something about design. Then we're talking about sustainability. You see this? There is a small boat. I have been to this Arctic Circle twice time. First time I go with a scientific research ship with Norwegian scientists, a lot of Norwegian scientists. Some scientists research about animals, some research glacier, some climate change, a lot of things. And in the ship, they collect data, do the scientific research, then make the presentation to the passenger or something. Passenger, yeah, because they have a half space to the passenger. They will add some money to the scientific research. I'm one, maybe visitor here. It's a very, it's an impressive experience for me. Because the scientists like us to go this place and said, last year, the glacier age is here. Just 1 year passed, the glacier back a long time. And then we can see a lot of very big icebergs, and we can hear the voice, the brakes. Yeah. And this picture I take in the middle night. Because of summer, we can see the polar sign. Yeah. Yeah, it's very silence, and people sit here. They just have a feeling. It's people is too small like dust to the ecosystem. But we change a lot. We really change a lot. Yeah, this is me. Yeah, this is a scientist, our leader scientist, and we take this and go there always sit here. It's me to see. We only see one time about polar bears, polar bear, yeah. It's because it's very hard for the polar bear. It's a lot of ice melt. The polar bear gets the food only can eat the ice. You know, iceberg. They cannot, because they run very slow. They cannot take the food or take any other animal in the land. They cannot run very fast. So if the ice is melt, it's bad thing for them. And I also take some picture about flower. You can see flower. Very beautiful. 1 year, only maybe 2 weeks or something, I can't remember, to blossom. And then sleep. And wait next year. Maybe you can guess what I want to say. Now, the temperature is more higher. This WMO's new record. Yeah, 38 degrees centigrade. It's can't imagine. It's 2020 June. It's a new record. It's terrible. Yeah, I think most of you know if the climate change will bring us something, will take us something, will some flag to our future something. And also give you this chart. You can see this year you just experienced the hottest and a lot of flood. It's this normal of the weather. Maybe every year is we break new record. You'll see this year the July is this high. The second one just is this. We cannot imagine next year. I don't know. If the line is like this, can you imagine your songs, your grandsons, how they live in the planet? I think it's something is really touching for us. All the people know this guy. Yeah, good list. In this year, in July, he said, the era of global warming has ended. And the era of global boiling has arrived. It's not scary. It's happened. Climate change will bring very serious disaster. It's not tomorrow. It's today. Maybe 10 years, I'm talking something about it to my student. They, okay, it's far from me. Everything's good. But now, every people, it's important. Because they have experienced the hot and the flooding and a lot of disaster, like something the Tsinghua Prof. Last chapter. Yes. Yeah, something. Okay. All of the things, maybe 20 years ago, a lot of experts argued this normal Earth planet circulation is not something relationship with a human being, but most people now realize and think it's right. It's close related to our everyday life. After the Industrial Revolution, we have constructed very good cities. We call it civilization, but in the meantime, we bring a lot of side effect. Yeah, today we have to face it. How can we give us songs and grand songs to some world? I don't know. Just a thing. Maybe give you a concept. Do you know this? Earth overshot day. Do you know this? Not important. This just the world biocapacity to ecological footprint. But I give you this picture, you can easily understand. from the 1970s, the people consumed resources. Its time is not to the 1 year, but already consumed all. You can understand. It's very hard for me, limited vocabulary, to explain it. And you see this line. This year, we just in the August, the very beginning of August, have consumed all the resources we should consume for 1 year. How to understand? Because the Earth has some circulation regenerate effect. But before, people lived in the planet, they consume something, but the Earth can regenerate. Everything's balanced. Everything's balanced, you know. But now this balance is break. We just linear economy, and to get the resources and put a lot of rubbish, waste to the world, just like this. So we already consumed 1.7 planet today. And if the business as Europe, we will consume a lot. And maybe we can improve something. We can a lot of green design or green economy. We have a lot of measurement, but it cannot save the planet. If we would back to the one planet, we should radical change. What means radical change? We should change our we have used behavior, we have a lifestyle. It's a very huge challenge. Huge challenge. We always think something is when we burn is also this, but we should change it. Do you know we only have one planet? Where the other two come from? Where the other two come from? Yeah. We burn from our sons and grandsons. Burn is too candidate word. Maybe we're wrong. We're wrong from it because it cannot prevent our behavior like this. Yeah, all the people may well know this definition of sustainable development. I will not repeat for this, but I think there is a very important point. Is this three pillar. Sustainable development should consider about environment, society, and economy. These are three important pillars, not only to protect the environment. So, in these important sentences, sustainable development, the basis is sustainable utilize of natural resources, of health, ecological environment. This basis, and the premise and the power is economic development. And the goal, the aim, is fulfilled, is comprehensive social progress. So it's the aim for people. Wind protection environment is not for Earth, not for planet. Well, maybe too much ego. The planet does not need Earth to protect. They have their own circulation, really. Only the disasters maybe only cause the people, the human being, dead or despair. But the Earth still here. Yeah. So you do know this? The 17 SDGs. We have talking about the abstract definition of sustainable development, but experts make it to 17 specialist goals. I think it's really good goals, but maybe we cannot achieve it because goals to 2030, all the world can go to the development, sustainable development path. It's possible. It's possible. They make the goal in the 2015. in that time, maybe they quite, they think the future is, yeah, everything's development. There are no wars, no COVID-19, or no something, but there's a recent year, a lot of things changed. But I still think the 17 goals is important. Why? Because the people have a common vision to the future. We have a very few field can get the common vision, but this is really important. So for designer, we should think about it. In our class, we're always talking about this, and the students will research every goal, what's on the list of it, and they should do something to design for it. Okay, for China, it's not. I only give you some clue about this. China is, every people know we have achieved carbon neutrality by 2060 is really hard. I think it's really hard because the peak is maybe comparatively easy, but the neutrality is net zero. It's really hard. We have a great task. It's not technology and the policy. It's because it is should we change all our production process and lifestyle, we can achieve this. So we're a great task. This may be the timely goal is net zero, and the bucket we have some philosophy is about construction of ecological civilization and the community of shared future of mankind. It's important, but I think the sustainable development is a basic logic, and one country cannot achieve it. Sustainable development. It must all the countries, because the environmental ecosystem, no country, no nation, is no age. We should all change it. It's a great task. If we can change it, I don't know. For me, I have no confidence to change it. But it's not. I think it's important to the process. You should do something for it. Okay, I just published a book about this. All the theory I just talking about, but it's in Chinese. Today, this year we will translate in English. The spring to buy this copyright, and maybe next year we have the English edition of it. There is in this book we summarize all the design strategies and a lot of cases to talk how the design can contribute sustainable development. Okay, for design, sustainable design. Firstly, I mentioned the design. Then I mentioned something about sustainability. I think most of you can understand this is the basic logic of what I talk. Strategies on design for sustainability. There's a lot of things belong to it. Green design, eco design, service design, social innovation. But if you can classify it, the first time, last century is the 18th. Yeah, this is green design. This is a big glass kit, can put a lot of concepts together. It's how to reduce, how to durability, how to reuse, how to recycle a lot of things. And then in the design field, we think the eco design is more, maybe think more holistically, and think the life cycle design, and maybe design for local or something. And then we think the product so efficient design, like the dematerialized design, because if we do everything is green or eco design, is good for the world? It's good, but for all the system it's nothing. It's nothing. Maybe we should do something. We can fulfill your need, not to supply your physical product. Like shared economy is very good. I think shared economy is really important for the world, for China. Yeah. And now the frontier of design is social innovation design. It's not only for the rich people. It should consider a big part of low-income groups and aging of some people. Okay, I make this some picture for explain to you of this theory. Firstly, maybe the green design like this. In the last century, 18th, they designed some new it's maybe nature-friendly material and use this kind of biodegradable material and something like that. This is the first stage. That is a component material level. Then in the product level, we do something like that. Like that. This is easy to understand. Well, maybe the ceramic is like the common use. Every family uses this. But you can use this water to flush it. It's a kind of life cycle thinking. And also this furniture can baby seed, and when they grow up, it's a sister, and the adult also can see it. But the business don't like it. So we just think the service design is good, not only to how to say, to competition in the physical product. It's no end. And this is a product level. Then, I think it's a service level, like this, the shared thing, and like this, the light is not to sell the light bulb, but it is sell lighting. They sell lighting to now. They not sell. So the company in charge of the quality of the product. Just to provide the customer because like this classroom, the Tsinghua University do not want to buy this bulb or like this. Just the company supplier or lighting in this here, and the company in charge of all the quality here, and every year they change that. So the company will guarantee the quality. Maybe this lighting is very durability, and the company in charge of to recode it, to reuse it, a lot of things. So this idea of it, and then this for social innovation to some low income people. Better design, and now it's very frontier design, system design to let the people involve the transition design, involve the activity, design activity. And together to do something, and I will take some example later. 几点下课 Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, next I will talk about some practice of courses. This is our a network of learning network on sustainability. We have 146, maybe now it's more than this, universities together to every year we share the experience and the cases of design for sustainability. And we have like this, the courses and the workshop. Maybe this before 2019, we have the workshop for distributed economy. Yeah. And also in our master courses, we let the international student to go the rural community to visit and find problem and discuss with the local people and do some design for them. This is our task. Not only talk in the classroom, we let the student to the rural side, to the city, to find problem. And maybe some group people propose some solution for the community people. Because the time I will not introduce this very specifically. And also some designer, some student do the reconstruction view for the community like this. And we also have courses to design for future. I just mentioned one important task of designer is a vision for future. So we let the student think, what's the future food? What's the future health care and tourist? Future education campus, not like this. Maybe 20 years later, we're not here to take the courses. We can distribute it in every place of the city, of the urban place. And this is the education. And we also see the future death and funeral. It's quite a humanity thing, and also related to the environment protection, and also related to the culture. A lot of things, really important. Our designer, a group designer, do a quite emotional thing. Last year, one of my graduation master student have a graduation work about this, and do some design for funeral. Okay, and also we have courses about the circular economy. Let the people research what's the waste of your life. Maybe the clothes, maybe a lot of things, everything they collected. Some students research on the clothes and do redesign and repair, cooperate with the company together to create a platform for people can reuse, repair their clothes. And also some group students, they think this is a big truck when waste. It's just to collect it and maybe recycle the material. But it's reuse it to the little hotel and in the gas station. They rebuild some gas station, use this waste vehicle. Yeah, it's very interesting design. This is my master student. The parents is the businessman to sell the seafood, but from his childhood, they see every day have a lot of waste shell to throw away. One day research, they check out paper, they find the shell is very good material. Maybe in future can instead of plastic. So they deep research on it and make the test. Designer like this. This is designer's work. They do a lot of tests in a dormitory, and it's a lot of not success, and this looks good, and then they improve it, make something like this, some hard, some soft, some transparent, some have colors. The designers do the material test. Then they reconstruct a 3D machine and to take this like this. When they design, they use the digital model can print everything they like. So the quality is not good, but I think they can improve it later. Now this is also one of my student graduation work. This is another way, another path to do something for environment protection. You can get this. What this? The student find a lot of plastic rubbish waste in the sea, on sea surface, and his home in the seaside. So they find a lot of rubbish that near the shore, especially some near shore the playground for swimming someplace. A lot of people here to take the waste outside. The student do some tests. They use GPS to go put a plastic bottle and to how to say, you will Well, break? Yeah. Maybe we can have a 10 minutes break. Then we'll introduce a lot of cases. Students research on how to collect the floating rubbish from the use the wave power. It's now electricity, only have a polar solar panel inside, and he do a lot of prototype experiments. And this is a small scale prototype to test. And this also have the data analysis and a prototype test. Can this define that when water goes shore, they will cross the rock. So they use this maybe the theory, the fundamental things, to collect the rubbish, the garbage like this. Okay, we do water like that. Quite effectiveness. And this is a little bigger because it's a smaller prototype. The real one is bigger than this. Just use the wave power to make something, to do something. And then they fix on this side, on this place. How this is? This is a kind of knife or ropes to prevent the shark when they have swimming places. So this equipment only fixed here. It's not used to special equipment to fix it. Just fixed here. And like that. It looks not ugly, and it's useful, quite efficiency. And in some time, they can save people. When people will join, they'll go here, they have some light and SOS for this a lot of function here. So the student designed the whole process of it, is how to collect the rubbish, how to separate this part, and to go there. This get a lot of work even in the world. It's a very famous design competition in China. It's the first work. This is another student work last year of a bachelor student. The goal design something for biophilic modeling design. What is this? The girls think maybe in the future our city is not like today. Now we have some concrete building and use the glass and use the stone. The glass will every year kill a lot of birds, and maybe the stone like this is have maybe the heat island effect, and it's not good for environmental. And if the rain is very big, the glass and the concrete thing is very fast flow of water. Not like the ecosystem. Forest, you think the forest, the big tree, when the raining, the surface of the tree can absorb a lot of water. Yeah, you know this? But the city not like that. So the girls think maybe in the future the surface appeals of the building is different. She do a lot of research and make this kind of new material and use a beautiful pattern. Maybe in the future, this she think can fix in the on the city. We always encourage students to imagine the future with like. I don't know what's your vision and imagination about future city. Is city always like that? Is city how maybe the future a big space of grass looks good, but maybe it can grow food. Maybe and the trees along the street, it's always just look good to have the shadow. Maybe can product fruit. Maybe the city, the future, like a big farmer. But in Beijing, we live here, but we transfer a lot of food, vegetable from even other province. The Shandong province can produce a lot of food and vegetable and transfer transportation to Beijing. It's a long way to go and a lot of carbon emission. Maybe in future we have a self-efficiency city. It's a new imagination to future. We encourage students to think. Okay, and this is a long time ago, but it's a very interesting design project. We call it Sustainable Lifestyle Lab. We just let students to imagination about future. What the new house, new building. We do like this, a picture. The six container hall, and in the roof we have a garden to grow the vegetable, and every container hall have a special function. Maybe the kitchen, toilet, and the guest room and bedroom. We do this system design with environmental engineering department, some professor and student cooperation with us. We think about the water, how make the green water circulation to planting the vegetable, and the waste of the kitchen waste and maybe the toilet waste be the fertilizer to the food, yeah. And we make it. We construct the six corner hall. One family live here, and plant and a lot very interesting. And in the 2015 is award a lot of maybe the most important 网红建筑hot dissemination in the website project in Beijing. Yeah, and also, yeah, there's a lot of picture here. You can see. It's not very beautiful because use a little money to construct it. The old man, they do this by themselves. The two couple and the doggy live here. The toilet looks ugly because a lot of instruments to treat the feces, treat the waste, to the circulation. But the outside looks good. We have tea time, yeah. And maybe some years past, we found this is a professor. Justice is quite famous in our design field. In the USA, in the TED, yeah. I think it is very interesting to let the international to know what we do. It's a toilet. I will introduce something like this because our institute do a lot of toilet design. Why we do this? I think it's an important element of this circular chain. Yeah, the circulation chain. People in Chinese, we too focus on the food, but overlook the end part of how to treat food waste and things. This has got a lot of international award because we do something for the rural area. Some rural area, the old people cannot use a squatting toilet, but the young people not use a seat toilet. How to solve this problem? We do this. You can see. Can sit and also can squatting. It's easy to change it. Why we do this? Because we do a lot of investigation. This is it's China. China is not only Beijing and Shanghai and Shenzhen. some very looks beautiful, good, seems quite developed. But we have some rural area. If you drive a car from the center of Beijing, maybe 3 hours, you can get this place. I think it's a phenomenon every people should know. We always like take the student and our group member to go the deep, maybe the rural area, maybe the west area of the China to find the real problem, find a lot of interesting things. And we found this village. He's one of my PhD student. In this family, it's not very rich, but I have 2 toilets, one for squatting, one for seat. Seat for old man, this for young man. Why do that? Maybe we can do something for it. It's not expensive, it's cheap, can solve the problem. So we designed this. We have a description, we have a test. Our girls, boys to test it. It's designers' work because we should do something for others. We're not just artists. We'll solve the problem. So we take the prototype, and then we follow to the manufacturing because the companies support us to do something. This model, production model. Especially, I'll introduce this kind of foam. It's like rubber. It's a kind of a special foam. Use this seat. Why you do this? Because in the north of China, the winter is really cold, and this toilet is like a unit to construct in the not inside the room. It's outside in the yard. In the yard, when winter, the people go outside and take this toilet. And if the seat is very hard, plastic or ceramic, when you sit, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, but this is really comfortable. Very comfortable. This is a small thing, but designers should consider all of this. And then we take a lot of examination, take the museum, explore, and let people know to spread this idea, and we get the award, good designs. Japan's design award is very famous in the world. We not only design this toilet, we also design this instrument divided into 2 parts, one for fizzy, one for liquid, this is urine, and this have the micro wrap to reduce the quantity of the feces. And also we can make these resources to be the fertilizer to planting. This is circulation. We think of the people's need, think of the environment protection, and also think quite not expensive, it's an economic part. I will mention 3 pillars, 3 pillars: economic, environment, and society. Society is people. And this woman had used this toilet for 1 year. This in Inner Mongolia. Inner Mongolia, we built a lot of this toilet. He really liked it. Huh? How much? Maybe 500 yuan for 1 toilet. And if you construct all this, maybe limited to 2,000 yuan RMB. 2,000 yuan RMB. Yes, not expensive. The local government sometimes can support it. Within some years, the toilet revolution movement, you know this? In China, we have this moment. That lasted only 3 years. Now it's maybe past. Okay, maybe next we'll introduce the last project. Also the toilet. You see, this Sunshine School toilet project is supported by it's another big company and a media company. And you will see this is a quite good building. It's the best building in this village, supported by the company. But you can imagine, in this building there is no toilet. Why? Because it's a very dry place, very cold and dry. The dry toilet cannot constructed in this kind of building smells bad because they are very lack of water. So we research on it and do this. Don't say that. Our students always say that. One of my master students go this place investigation. When they out of the toilet, they not see. Because the girl live in the city, never go to this kind of thing, this kind of place. And we talk, investigate with boys and girls. At one point, it's quite emotional, touch up, because this girl said, whole day they drink very little. They not drink water. Why? They're scared to go to the toilet. The toilet is too terrible. But it's not about the toilet thing. It's about health. It's about a lot of things. It's not only toilet. So we very quickly to do, because it's a very limited space, so we use this very narrow street because there's a wall to design some toilet unit and find some place for boys. But because in the October is frozen, canal construction. So we change the design to make this big container toilet. This part for boys, this mode for girls. And this is new toilet. This new toilet. The boys and girls really like it because this pattern, this picture is, the inspiration comes from their work. They're in the art, the art class. They make a lot of description, pictures, and our student in the Academy of Arts, the specialist artist, to reprint it, repaint it here. And the boys, this is my doing. This is my doing. So they think this toilet is close related to him. It's not that some people donate to them. It's something very, very deep connection. So after 1 year, we go back to observation. The toilet is very clean because I think this place should be clean. And another toilet is maybe they think it's a dirty place. So the design can change a lot. Yeah, but unfortunately, the company can only support one toilet. We really like this project. We want more company to. We keep to find the opportunity to do this kind of things. Okay, sum up. I take maybe minutes to sum up what I said. A lot of things, a lot of project. One is there's no pure, absolutely sustainable solution, I want to say. In my lecture, when I put a lot of cases or design project to the student, I always said, you don't think this is a good example. Maybe it's good, but it's not correct. Maybe the, how to say, the pure correct. Because sustainability is complex and development idea. Maybe tomorrow we find a new thinking, we kind of new technology can improve our project, our solution. So it's only a direction to go. We're just moving. So I always do not want to use the sustainable design vocabulary word because design is not sustainable. We just design for sustainability, a step by step go there, not sustainable things. And if you want to do something for sustainability, you should have a system thinking. Traditional design, maybe you can design a very green, eco-friendly product. It's a material can recycle, it's a good use, a lot of things. But in a big system, maybe it's good for nothing. So the designer should think this. But maybe they belong to some profession. they can do some special thing, but she should think systematically. Okay? If you want to do system design, you should cooperate with other disciplines. One only discipline cannot solve the problem. We just want to learn something. We classify the discipline. You should engineering, you should design, your art, your ecological or something. But in the reality, everything is how to say combined together. It's a comprehensive thing. So we should we encourage a student to find some partner in Tsinghua University, in campus, even out of the Tsinghua University, to find their partner, engineering, especially engineering and social, in the social academy. A lot of the project now, one of my PhD students cooperated with the social academy, their PhD together to do something for real community elder people. Okay, I just want to say that. Thank you very much.